Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do simple eyeshadow makeup, and it's going to be with Anastasia Beverly Hills palette with just one brush. Oftentimes beginners get overwhelmed because there's so many different brushes, so I decided to do it with one brush. And I'm also going to be demonstrating how to do baking and what that is. So let's get into it. So this is the palette that I am gonna be showing to you. It's Modern Renaissance palette. These are the colors. They're so pretty. You have everything you need there. And the most important is the brush that comes with it. You can do a simple look. It has a fluffy brush for applying and blending, and it has a small brush, flat brush for packing, so you can blend and pack color onto your lid with it. So let's get started. Considering that you already primed your eyes, that's very important before you put your eyeshadow on. This is all you need, but if you don't, you will need a flat brush like this. This is a MAC 239 brush, and I have soft ochre paint pot as a primer. I get the color, pack it on, and then I start applying onto my lids. So once you're done with that, your eyes are gonna be primed. And make sure that you're applying it everywhere evenly. Once you're done packing that, so your eyeshadow can be nice and vibrant, you can set your eye with a setting powder. So you can just use your foundation, or you can even use the setting powder you'll use for baking. So I'm just gonna dab a little bit into setting powder. I'm gonna put on my eye, so my eyes are nice and primed. Now I'm gonna start demonstrating how to apply the eyeshadow. So first thing you wanna do is you wanna put a neutral color, like the color of your skin, as your transition color. So I'm gonna pack that. I'm gonna first tap it so the excess color is off, so you don't have a fallout under your eye. And I'm gonna apply it in circular motions all over my eyelid. I'm taking some again and dusting it off and making sure everything is on my eyelid. Next thing I'm gonna do, I'm gonna apply this color here, and I'm gonna slowly reach in that color by applying darker and darker color. So this is the color that I'm using next. It's called Golden Ochre. I'm gonna dip my brush into it and dust it off again so you don't have excess color. And I'm gonna start applying it at the edge of my eye towards the inside, and just kind of go back and forth like that. And then at the edge of the eye you can do circular motions like that, then going back and forth again. Once you feel like that color is very well applied, you can repeat the step again if you don't feel like there's enough color on your lid. So circular motions and going back and forth, so you have a nice blended eyeshadow. Okay, once you have that color on, I'm gonna move on to the deeper color, which is gonna be burnt orange. It's right there. I'm gonna dip in my brush and dust it off so you don't have a fallout color under your eye. Again at the edge, and go back and forth. Now you're going more into your eyelid. Do you see that crease? So right there, kind of focus on applying this color. I'm gonna dip in again into burnt orange, which is this one right here. Gonna start at the end and go towards the inner eye corner, but not all the way, because I don't want it as dark in the inner corner as much as on the outside. Just go back and forth and circular motions at the edge of the eye. Okay, once you're happy with that, you get into a deeper color. I'm gonna pick Cypress Umber, which is this one right here. I'm gonna use the other flat brush because I'm gonna be packing that color onto the edge of my eye right here. So you dip in and you dust it off. You pack it at the edge of your eye. You pack it, pack it, pack it. And just go back and forth a little bit there. By the way, you can always use a tape right here if you want that sharp edge of the eyeshadow look. I'm not using it because I'm used to doing it this way. So I'm packing that color. You can dip into the eyeshadow again and tap it. And just go back and forth a little bit. So now that you packed on that color, now you're gonna want to blend it because you don't want that harsh look there. So what you can do, you go to your fluffy part of your brush. You see that's flat and that's fluffy. I'm gonna dip into lighter color than this darker one so I can blend it with that. I'm gonna go into raw sienna, which is right there. I'm gonna dip into it, dust it off. And now I'm gonna try to blend out my darker color there, so it looks nice and smooth. I'm gonna get a little bit closer so you guys can see. That's how I'm blending it, just kind of circular motions and back and forth. So when you pack that darker color, you don't want to go over here because that's the area you already did, and you should be pretty happy with the lighter look there as opposed to here. Anyways, that's the kind of look that we're going for in this video. So once it's all blended out, you're good to go. If you want a little shimmer on here, you can use your finger. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use this Vermeer eyeshadow. It's this one right there. I'm gonna dip my finger into it and just put it on my eyelid. Just like that, pack it on. And there you go. It looks pretty good. Once you apply the eyeliner and eyelashes, you're gonna have a simple eyeshadow look. I'm gonna demonstrate how I apply my eyeliner with this look. So here we go. I'm gonna go into the inner corner, slowly going to the other edge and going really close to the lashes. And there we go. We have a little line there. And I'm happy with that. So when I apply my false lashes, even if you're not applying false lashes, and if you put mascara on, this look is gonna be sweet look. Nice and easy and beautiful, light. Especially for those who are not into heavy eye looks and heavy makeup. So this is how it looks.
victory. Where warriors are fighting, there's a revival igniting. Soul, my soul, God, and our eyes blazing fire. Your heartbeat, I feel it. Yeah, I feel your heart.
I am gonna do a lower eyelash line with just a pencil. I'm not gonna demonstrate applying eyeshadow this time. I feel like that's gonna be the easiest for beginners. I'm grabbing NYX eye pencil. It's retractable eyeliner. It has this tip. I feel like that's the easiest to do. So you just go in your inner eye line and do it at the edge, not on the inside. I am fixing a little bit on the edge there. And I'm gonna put some eyelashes. This is the look with the eyelashes and the eyeliner. I am back, so we're gonna get into baking. Pretty much you use translucent powder, which is, I'm using Laura Mercier translucent powder. It looks like this. You first have to do your concealer and your foundation. I do foundation first, and then I do my concealer under the eyes, on my forehead, and here. And then after I did that, then I use a powder over it, setting powder. Then I use baking. So baking allows the heat from your face to set your foundation and your concealer. You pretty much have to let it bake, all of that, meaning setting it for 5 or 10 minutes, which leaves you with a creaseless and flawless look. For me, because I'm 38 years old, I like to do baking because it makes me look younger. It definitely raises my line here and on my forehead. So baking is my best friend. I love doing baking. What I use is this fluffy brush that it came with Laura Mercier powder, translucent powder. I'm gonna demonstrate how that looks. So I'm gonna grab my powder, I'm gonna open it and put some on here. I'm gonna grab my sponge, gonna dip into it, and you're gonna start applying it onto your face. So I'm gonna put it here in this area because that's what I like my skin looking creaseless under your eyes. So be careful if you're doing eyeshadow under here so you don't mess it up. And you can do this step before you do your eyeshadow, because if you have any fallout on your eyeshadow, you can just dust it off and you won't have any mess up under your eyes. So pretty much I'm dabbing it on like that. I'm gonna do same thing on the other side. I'm just dabbing it on under the eye and then in my lines here. I'm gonna put some more on here because I want to apply some up here where I have some lines. I'm actually gonna pull this up and then apply some there. I'm just gonna fix this a little bit. I know it looks a lot, but like there's a lot on there, but it's necessary because it's gonna do some good baking there. I'm gonna let it sit there for like 5 or 10 minutes. I am back. This is the final look. I think my face looks pretty flawless and creaseless for being 38 years old, and I feel like if you're a little bit younger than me, it's gonna look amazing. So just practice it. Baking is really easy. You just need to dab it on and leave it, and it bakes by itself. So I showed you the areas that you do it. You do it under eyes, on your chin, and on your forehead. So let me know if you've done it and if you learned anything down below. I am excited to see what kind of looks you guys make, and if you are inspired by me and what I have shared with you. So until next time, make sure you subscribe. Any questions down below, hit that notification bell so you know every time I post a video. Any suggestions will work on what you need to see, what you can work on and improve on, let me know. I'll see you later.
Blazing fire.